let's do some adding. Today I'm going to use 5 squares to help me with my adding. Let's make sure I have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I've put the number 5 here just to remind me that's how many squares I'm using. We're going to be moving those squares around between the two plates. But I'm going to start with all 5 squares on this side, and I have 0 squares on this side. 5 plus 0 equals how many squares altogether? We still have 5 squares, right? And we're going to write a number sentence that goes with this picture. So I have 5 squares here, so I'm going to write a number 5 plus, how many squares do I have on this side? 0, so I'll write a 0 here. And that equals how many squares all together? 5. I still have 5 squares, so I'll write a 5 here. 5 plus 0 equals 5. Can you help me read that number sentence? 5 plus 0 equals 5. That's right. Okay, so let's move the squares around a little bit. Maybe I'm going to move 2 squares over to this side, like that. So now I have 3 squares on this side, and I have 2 squares on this side. And do I still have 5 squares all together? I do, but let's make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still have 5 squares. 3 squares plus 2 more squares makes 5 squares all together. Let's write a number sentence that goes with this picture. So we have 3 squares here, 3, plus, how many squares on this side? 2 squares over here. And that equals how many squares all together? 5. That equals 5 squares all together. I have 3 squares plus 2 squares, and I know that equals 5 squares. 3 plus 2 equals 5. Can you read that sentence with me? 3 plus 2 equals 5. Great job. All right, so let's try another one. We'll move the squares around again. Let's move another square. Let's move 2 more squares over to this side. So now I have 1 square over here. And how many squares are on that side? We have 4 squares over there. Can we write a number sentence that goes with this picture? Let's see, we have 1 plus, how many over here? There are 4 over here. And how many does that equal all together? 1 square plus 4 squares equals how many all together? 5, right? We have 5 squares, so I'll put the 5 over here. 1 plus 4 equals 5. Can you read that with me? 1 plus 4 equals 5. You got it. Adding is a lot of fun. So you have a job to do at home now. You need to go and find 5 of something. You can use 5 squares like I did, or you can use 5 Cheerios or 5 chocolate chips, and you're going to move them around between 2 sides. And you're going to ask Mom or Dad to help you, and they can help you do the writing if you like. Write the number sentences that go with your pictures. Okay, have fun.